Hey everyone, welcome back to Havenport. So, the Planet Coaster 2 Parades DLC is here, and today we're transforming our empty space into a vibrant main street complete with our very first parade route. So let's build the main street Havenport deserves. And welcome back to the channel, you guys, and it's an exciting day. We have recently received the Parades DLC, and oh my gosh, it just takes Planet Coaster 2 to in my honest opinion, to a new level of being able to build in this game and add entertainment and just so much that is possible. On top of that, the new scenery pieces are, I'm going to show you guys what I've done with them, but they're so fun and so versatile. Any build, it doesn't have to be a Main Street building, it can be used in so many different ways. So it's a good time to be in Planet Coaster 2 right now. And I think we're just going to jump right in. So in the last episode, we did a kind of nice update of the park, some of the changes that were made, and set up our parade route and Main Street area, or initially where the Main Street buildings will go. Another thing I did while I was just doing some work off camera, started sprucing up some coaster stations and scenery. Officially named this the family coaster to Wildflower Run. I don't know why I struggled with that for a second. Just made it a fun little environment, and we have kind of what looks like a greenhouse station, but more of, just nature. Added some scenery pieces on the backdrop here. Made this fun little scene with some gears that make the oh my gosh, what is this thing called? Windmill. We made the windmills look functional because we don't have like a water feature somewhere around here that could probably power this. So I thought we do have the distributor down here. So just a fun way to make this look a little bit functional. We created this scene, which I kind of love because at nighttime there is a orange light that comes through from there. Yeah, that's cool. I don't know why, but I love doing things like this where you can put it behind glass and you can see through it, because I know whenever I go to places where we see how something works, like even a chocolate fountain in the Ghirardelli factory, you see all the mechanics working and it's behind this glass wall. It's just so cool to see. So I thought, why not create something like that here? And this backdrop is so cool with the coaster coming through like that. And nighttime lighting, we do have it all set up on this. I did hide some lighting, like orange lighting for the windmill, so it looks pretty cool. Some good timing on the fireworks there. And then just continue to add some more scenery throughout the ride path. And because it's called Wildflower, we just added a bunch of different flowers, plants, foliage, good amount of sunflowers. Like, I don't think there's enough. And then some of these cool scenes with these tipped over like supports, wood scaffolding, yes. And these, yeah, it's cool. I do like it. It's a very cute kind of environment for a family friendly coaster. Now to the main thing. First, we got to get rid of these guys. And I did create the buildings beforehand, just because I know that for me, without feeling any kind of pressure, I wanted to get a little bit used to the new scenery pieces, as well as understand what I can build with them. I was trying to stay as far from making Victorian style buildings, but it is so hard for me not to do that, because I love making Victorian style buildings. If you look at the Wintergard Park series, it's just a lot of that. And because I'm still kind of stuck on that, I tried my hardest not to do that again, and I kind of feel like I did, because what I wanted to do was create these more California-inspired coastal buildings. And there's only one building that I think is kind of close to that, and it's this guy. Or maybe not even this guy. No, I think it was a different one. Maybe this guy? Kind of. Yeah, you guys can see some of that. Yeah, okay. We're gonna place these down. I'm gonna probably tweak them a little bit as time goes on, just to make them more fitting, but I really am happy with the way these came out. They are going to be shared in the workshop. I think I've already posted it there, but if you guys would like it, I will post them in the description box below. I'm going to place this right here for now. I don't think that's lined up. This building right here, I am planning to change it to a corner building where the path will go around it past the colossal coaster. I think that's aligned. Okay, gotta make sure this is... Okay, this is my way of knowing that I'm at the right point. Okay, perfect. This building actually was inspired by the one that Frontier posted as an option, but if you guys do want them all, I do have them in a set like this. They're individual, so you can just grab and go. But like I said, this building was inspired by something Frontier created. I just put my own version on it, and then because I couldn't figure out another building to place, I will probably use a few of Frontier's workshop builds just to not fill up space, but I do like what they did. And over time, as I create some more Main Street buildings, we will go ahead and delete them and then add the new ones. I do recall saying I want a little gap in between each building. So let's do something like this. Okay. I was supposed to do something before that. This is why I need to collect my thoughts and make sure that I'm sticking to the game plan. I want to show you guys how these were done. I did lose some of the footage, sadly, but a good amount of it is there. So we will quickly jump into that speed build, and I will see you guys right back here. All right, I hope that was interesting. It doesn't show the full breakdown of exactly how the buildings were made, but it gives a nice overview of how I got my thought process on making some of these structures, some of the detailing. I know even these we changed out, but yeah, this whole set is so like fun to work with, and it's just easy to work with because the window pieces alone are so versatile. Like, I really like how I don't really need to use this piece. I can sink it in and just use this window. These are phenomenal. And I actually forgot to do something here, which I did over here, as you guys can tell. Since these are see-through and these are at the 100%. Oh, no, they're not. Did not know that. Even at 100%, you can see through. But what I did is I put these black bars in there so that it looks kind of endless. But I do wish we had those glass pane options for not all, but a lot of the windows. Like these ones, even these guys maybe. It would be so amazing if they made that, because then, you know, we end up making our own windows like here and such. But I would save a lot of time, honestly. And I'm looking at this. That's crooked, isn't it? That is so crooked. There's no way that... Okay. I hope that's right. Alright, let's get the other buildings down, and there are a set of 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. We will change some of the colors around. Just so, you know, we don't have the same building over and over. Some of these guys we can definitely move a little forward. I do want to make sure we don't cover or have any clipping with the gutters here, because these are kind of functional, right? Some of these have staff only, doors, venting, gutters, all of the work, so I don't want to mess with that. Let's see this guy. You guys like my little wall trick right here? Using the top half of the door and sinking it down. Okay. I don't know why this one just still looks crooked to me. Like, it is throwing me off so much. We got that. Did we... I feel like I'm missing a building here. This guy. And a few of these will have the option to walk in and visit a shop, and some are just gonna be there as standalone shops. Is that the right term? Shops that aren't meant to be used, basically. See what that looks like. That's fun. I like that. And these new awnings that we got are so nice. It just... I've been hoping for something like that. As well as, where's the... if I can find it. Always a big fan of getting new columns. These are phenomenal. And this window... oh, the trims. So these trims are so useful in different situations. I've used them as a roof lining, sunken them into walls. Right here, as you guys can see, created this cool kind of pattern scene where it's 2 of them, one turned upside down, and then this is actually this piece, the wrought iron. It's just, I'm telling you guys, I used to think that the sorcery pack had some of the best scenery pieces we've ever gotten, but oh my gosh, is this so nice. Like, it makes my heart so happy. Okay, I think I had done something like that. Again, just using the gutter end there to get an idea where I should go. Because you guys see this trim piece that I've used here? Realizing now that the path actually... Oh, see? I don't know if you guys remember, but I was trying to raise this by just a tad bit to create a difference between this path and this path. It's kind of biting me now because it's covering up some of the trim, like right there. Oh, I remembered. I do need to make sure we don't... Actually, that path won't go through here. We need to have a separation between... a big gap so that there's a path that goes and guests can go ride some other rides that we will have over here. Let me... I should just place these down like this, right? And then grab and go. So... like, we'll take this guy, get him lined up. You good? Okay, cool. Clearly not. Okay, so that's good there. Then, just like the other guy, we'll go ahead and grab and go. I feel like this is going to cost me quite a bit, this whole operation. Is that okay? Oh, I love the way it's just kind of coming together like that. Do we place them all down, then change the colors? Yeah, okay, let's do that. We have a long way down. And then we've got this side as well. That's gonna be fun. Okay, let's see here. I'm so glad I built these beforehand, because just doing this part is, as you guys can tell, I'm really trying to figure it out. And it's not that hard. I'm not trying to say that, oh my gosh, this is so difficult, but it's when we're going to change the colors that's going to take a little bit of time. And it's making sure that we don't have too much, there's a right word, but if it all looks the same, it starts to look boring. It starts to look like, oh, I don't know, like, there's a word for this, and it's right there, and I just can't seem to get it. But if you have a little bit of difference, even as I keep going on, oh, did not realize that. That's going to be annoying. What I'm going to do is change some of these trims, like the one on top of this on a few of these, and change the maybe lighting like the one we have here. Add a little bit of differences to the building, I think goes a long way. You go over. Whoa, what's going on there? Oh, all these people are confused. that everything? Let's hope so. Yeah, that should be fun. Julio. Will you come back? I think big gaps like this, we will have to fill some stuff in there. I think in some instances, I would have liked that I covered it up a little bit, or sorry, connected them. Something I'm gonna have to work on. What am I missing here? We got 4, 5. Big building. This guy. Yeah, okay. Let me know which one is your guys' favorite themed building, and if you do happen to download it and make your versions a lot better than mine, I'd love to see it. Because I'm pretty sure you guys could. There's some things that I do wish I did a little differently on these buildings, but I would love to see what you guys create with them. I think my favorite one has to be either this guy right here or this guy. I just love the way the door goes in a little bit and the details on this one. Especially the front end here. You just know it would be kind of a cute little cafe. That's 5. What's a 6th building? Wait. We have that. We've got that. Oh, it's this guy. Got it. Gotta keep that in mind, that the roof trims do get a little close. This is gonna get pricey. I just know this is about to get very pricey. And this coaster right here, we may need to remove it. There might be, and we'll not, 100% remove it, but it's why it's not themed like Wildfire Run has been themed. And I just want to make sure that the parade route, as well as where it's going to be housed, we need to make this kind of look realistic, like a proper warehouse where the parades sit. So I thought if this gets in the way, or we may need to put like a cool, fun little flat ride right here. Could fit something there, but yeah, after we make that work, if this is in the way, we may have to remove it and place it somewhere else. And we'll figure that out when that time comes out. A flashlight on? Yeah. This is kind of fun. Now, they're not like humongous, very tall buildings. And I'm so glad that that happened, because a lot of times I will create way too large of buildings. Way too large. Glad we're able to still see Trident from here. Just at least the top half. And what I like is, we'll do it. I'll show you guys what I was hoping to get once the buildings are all in here. Alright, so there's that one. We'll do that guy. I always forget that this one kind of sticks out a little more. One of these buildings, actually, what we can do is which one would work actually for that? Thinking this guy here? Yeah. Okay. We can create a arch, so we'll have two similar buildings, or these two guys next to each other. Enough of a gap that creates an arch, and that right under the arch we'll have a path that goes into this part of the Havenport, where we'll have a coaster, a flat ride, just a cool, like, California type of plaza for guests to hang out. Place that one there, and I think I love that angle where we get a view of, if you happen to catch a Colossal come down that way as you're walking through, that would be cool. Oh, I love that. Okay. So we'll have to figure out how to make a cool arch right here. And I have to make sure I'm happy with this distance, because we're gonna start getting the other buildings filled out right there, and want to make sure that this will be good enough. Yeah, I think that should be fine. Okay. And on the other end of here, we'll just get one more of these guys. I really like the way these bay windows stick out. It's just so nice. It's so nice. That's all I can say. I wonder if we can have like two similar ones and change the colors. I'm gonna try to connect these two ends right here. kind of works, right? Just a bit more of an enlarged version. Is there any Z fighting? Only thing I worry about. We would have to... Oh, I love that. Are we happy? I'm happy. Are you guys happy? I think it's kind of cool. Gonna have to do something like that, and that's totally fine. I made sure that the back sides of these were somewhat finished as well, because guests will, you know, they will be seeing that when they're over here hanging out. I'll finish off some of these guys right here with some more windows, just to kind of keep it consistent with the other buildings. I'm kind of happy with that. That looks cool. Okay, and maybe we get to get just 2 more buildings here. No, we already have that there. We can do something similar to what we did here. And with this guy, we'll also have another path right there. This guy will... What do you think? Do we create another arch way entrance? I think that could be kind of fun. Like something like that. Okay, I was trying something. You love this building, and I wonder if we're kind of pushing it by squeezing it in right in here. Kind of like the idea of this, actually. Let's do that. Like that. There's just enough gap there. And as the guests are walking through here... Yeah, okay. Makes me happy camper. Alright. Don't know how much that cost us, but pretty sure that cost us quite a bit, because that was definitely higher. Alright, this is pretty long Main Street. I think once we spruce up the path and all the other stuff, it's gonna be kinda cool. Pretty cool. Alright, this guy, let's take you. think I'm gonna use you again. See that? It's not connecting. That's gonna bother me. That is close enough. Okay. Okay. Oh, that's $2,000, and this one was like $700 some dollars. Well, what did I do there? That's a pretty big gap. Gap, I mean difference. I'm gonna do that again because, as you guys can tell, I love it. I think we're gonna need these guys. Have to make them a little bit better. But there's something else, right? Yes. This guy. To be honest, I wanted to save money. But don't I want to delete these? Because they're not really being used. Do that other building as well later, but not bad. And let's go ahead and add this building. What are we missing? I think just this guy. Now here's what I'm thinking. Do we create something back here for... or maybe not yet. We might extend the main street in some way. Okay. I'll leave that alone for now. As well as right here. Won't put something just yet. Okay. Like that. For now, let's see what the nighttime lighting looks like. Cool. Getting some of those LOD here. Gonna have to figure that out. Don't want Reach to yell at me. I know you're not gonna yell at me, but you will be slightly disappointed. I know that. This, I cannot figure out the LOD issue, why. I've even lowered the lighting, got like, it used to be 12 for which it did not need to be, so I reduced it by half. And I'm still getting the LOD issue there. So definitely need to figure out some more light management in the park. Especially when it comes to this area, because we will have lampposts along this way. But I do like the lighting we have on these buildings right now. It's... Some of them have this nice glow on the top. Some are a little bit brighter than the others. Like, where is it? This guy right here. And I do like these bulb lights because it will kind of add to the fun of the parades coming through here. That's what the bunting on some of these are for, like this guy and this guy right here. Just to complete the, or just to make the parade's route look kind of fun. Why are you guys leaving the coaster? Oh, because there's no staff. Got it. Okay. Alright. That only took us, I think, like 30 minutes? Right? Later on, I will work on the coloring. I don't want to bore you guys too much with that. Go ahead and delete these guys. Now we have this nice space that, I mean, we had it before too, but it's a good spot to figure out what we can place. I know it's going to be a coaster. Lightning One Out did create another coaster for us. The Wraith, and this is with the new narrow drop coaster we just got. I wrote it. It's so cool. I'll put it in the description below too, but I don't think it's gonna fit here. We're gonna figure out another spot for this, but I would have loved to just put it like that. We'd have to raise it like right about there. Really maybe create some custom supports, but how wild would it be just have this, you're walking along and you just see the coaster go woo. Oh, it kind of looks like octopus tentacles taking over the city. Is that wild to say? It might be the color and just the way the tracks are weaving. It's just what's coming to my mind. But we have a nice space actually. Now that I think about it, this coaster will most definitely fit there. Yeah. Okay. Let's get the parade route in and see what that looks like at least. And then we'll go ahead and decorate them. And we'll actually have a cool little Main Street area, because I do want to decorate this curb. Some of these are going to be proper like coffee shops where we'll have outdoor seating. I don't think I can fit a restaurant in any of these unless I broke down the walls of maybe, I think I was working on doing that on this building right here. Yeah, we'll just have to, because if I take these down complete, I mean, I'm gonna have to do that anyway, to be honest. You guys can see that there is a gap now there, which is totally fine. We can work with that. We could actually fit a restaurant in here. I know customers have been complaining that there are no restaurants, and they will continue to, because this is not gonna fit. Wow, did I make these small? Oh my gosh. Okay. We'll figure something out for them, because I would like to fit a restaurant into... Oh, this guy. Yeah. This should be large enough in here. I mean, it would just have to be in order from the counter type of situation. Oh, and then from the back, we open it up. Like maybe a door here? And there's outdoor seating? Yes. Already happening. The gears are turning. That's what's gonna happen there. Alright. Let's get this parade route in. I'm really worried about how I'm gonna integrate this, to be honest. The section where trains can stop for a set moment of time. Okay, that's cool. Standard track. Pause track. Got it. Okay. Is there a way for me to change this path to this path now? Smooth strength. Okay, there, it's obviously being treated like your standard coaster or tracked ride. My concern is how lifted this is. That's as small as it gets, okay. Why were we getting that issue just now? I don't like that it is kind of curved there like that. Okay, that's 0, but it kind of looks crooked. Yeah, I knew it was. I knew it. What if we did like... Okay. Comes through this way. Want it to be as centered as we can get it, hopefully. It's making way too wide of a turn. No way. No way. What? What do you mean? What is this? What is this? Dude, that should not be a thing. Okay, why are you like that? Can you guys, no more people walking over here, please. I'm sorry, staff member. Okay. Does that at all straighten it out? That takes care of that. Now if I come back in here... Easy peasy lemon squeezy? Anybody? Okay, I like what's going on here. Can I get rid of these curbs and get this situation right here? Because that I can work with. We'll get the track in and then figure how we can do that. Yeah, it's happening on this side, but not that side. No! Not Havenport. Okay, it's fine. I think I knew that was gonna happen. This is where things are gonna get fun and interesting. Now, with the water being over there, please do not make me delete it. Please do not make me delete it. These will have to be pushed back. There's a path in there. Got it. How close can I get it to the boardwalk though? How cool would it be that the guests are gonna need enough space to be on both sides, I just realized. We're gonna come back here, move these guys around to work for us. And like I said in the last episode, our end station will be right behind the resort there. So we'll make a similar warehouse building for that. Okay, what I want to figure out is how can I do what the path is doing there. Verbs are off, path foundation on. What in the heck? What? What is that? Okay. I think I understand. Let me do something first. Ah. Did I raise it or take it down? What just happened? I feel like I didn't do anything. Let's try that again. Intersecting terrain, yep. Stop doing that. It's scaring me. Oh, did I make it work for us? It's just these weird spots here, but yes. What? Yeah, where is the depressed mechanic? I've noticed this. When there is a sad mechanic, they're dropping their lug nuts. There's... No! No! What is this nonsense? Okay, I think I know what needs to happen there. Okay, you're happy. Okay. I feel like we're just not going to get the guests to move out of that way. This is fun. You know, I'm glad this is happening because we get to figure out how to make parades work for already made path and areas. This is a cool learning lesson for us because I would like to add a pretty massive cool parade to Winterguard, and as you guys, if you guys have checked out that series, definitely do if you haven't. But that park is pretty made up for the path, and it'd be kind of tough to get that path back in. Yes, okay, so just doing something like that is gonna help. Ooh, it's panting. What is going on there? Oh, am I glad this is working the way it is. Yes. So if we come over here, well, this... Sometimes I can just cry when things work out the way they are right now. No, other way. And then I speak too soon. Don't do that. I know you're about to do some crazy shape. We have to do a little bit by little bit. Why? Oh, I see what the issue is. It's gone completely down over here. Got it. Okay. Alright, I need to be grabbing this path then. Will that work? Yes. Yes, it will. Okay, please tell me that... of course. Why, buddy? Why? Why must you do this to me? Can they walk through there? No, they're... Oh, look, he's sad. Why? Looking for work. Unhappy. This is new to me. They drop their equipment. That's just so sad. That's just so sad. I feel so bad. I'll figure out why that's happening. This is gonna annoy the heck out of me. Let's, You guys mind not walking there just for a second? Thanks. I'm sorry to you. I can't even move that. Okay. What's intersecting here? Huh, bud? Is it this guy? So when I lowered it... Okay, there it's fine. Alright, so... It's good to know where the issue is. Now... It's okay. Like, what? Alright, I'm gonna go figure this out. And you guys will... It'll take a second. You guys will hopefully see the finished product in just a second here. Alright. Hopefully, this is gonna look pretty good. We made the changes. The only thing I would like to adjust is this situation here. I mean, I don't know why I came in immediately crooked. What we could have done, because it's a fixed track length, it's kind of tricky to just come straight in and then turn. I'm sure I can figure it out, actually, because the more I'm looking at it, I'm like, no, there's a fix to this. There's no way it needs to be that complicated. But I did this all the way through. There's an end station since this is a non-circuit parade, and forgot I had that paused. What I'm gonna need to do is, there's not much room for guests to really look at the parade on this side, and we will have the resort here. So we'll make sure that there's a path thick enough on this side where the guests can sit in view, and even, you know, the ones that are in the pool area, they'll be able to rush over and check out the parade as it's coming to its full stop. I think this will be kind of cool when the parade comes through the boardwalk, and we'll be able to see, you know, all the fun, the music changing, We do need to add speakers in different areas. There are so much stuff that needs to be done. I thought I did a big chunk, but by creating these buildings, I'm like, all right, you know, this is gonna be easy. No, because we also need to decorate the floats. Oh my gosh. I was like, oh, I'm gonna get this video posted so quickly. No, there's a lot because it's so exciting to add all the new things. I want to create a wrought iron type of fencing that it doesn't go all the way through, that blocks off the buildings from the main street path, but separates some of the sections. I think that would be pretty cool because especially the areas where we have outdoor seating, the guests that are looking at the parade over here, they will be able to, you know, not have to deal with screaming guests in their face while they're eating lunch maybe, or dinner. I kind of want to decorate the floats, but at the same time, I also want to create the scenery here. Oh, there's so much to do. This is where the brain starts to be like, what do we do first though? What do we do? And then we also have to make the warehouse over here. That is also very true. But I'm glad with what we have right now. I think this is going to be such a cool idea. Forgot to change this. Okay. Although right here, I think what I'll do is create some kind of path that shows, you know, do not enter or be near as a parade starts. But yeah, we'll have to figure that out. I love when we have, it's not even problems, but these different kinds of challenges that start to come up where it's like, okay, what can I do here? Like we had with the curbing issue. And even though this is kind of sunken in now, it's totally fine. It's going to get covered up by a building, a warehouse building that will add some realism to it. It looks like we can kind of keep this here, but if the warehouse building needs some kind of backstage area, which I kind of think I want to create like an outside section right here where there will probably be maintenance vehicles. We can call this the main employee hub village or staff village, where we can have, you know, I was talking to Cutmunder about this, and he was talking about how in some of the European amusement parks or theme parks, they have their own trained like fire truck staff or firefighters and all of those facilities ready for emergency situations. And we don't really have that for Havenport. So I think this is a good opportunity to create that sort of environment right here. So we'll definitely have to get rid of the coaster, and I'll work on that off camera. The whole warehouse and the outdoor area where we have some emergency vehicles and equipment and the whole facility right here. So that path can actually lead to these different. Actually, it's perfect. This is a perfect spot. I know it's kind of in the center, but we'll make it look really nice and appropriate and like it's meant to be there, because the path, they have two ways to get to both sides of the park, and these are two of the major hubs of the park right here. So I think that will be very doable and very realistic. Let's see how we can... Is this what I want to be on? Trains, performer group. I think I had the performer group in the front, right? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. And then... Did it get rid of the other one? No. Okay. In the center, we'll do... Queen Splash, as well as King Coaster. And on the back, I want to put Mayor Pip Whistle. What a name also. We have not talked about that, but what a killer name. We'll put the mayor and both the male and female versions on the floats, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Let's get max storm cloud because of course. Yep. Oh, we need cosmic cow for sure. Vesper. Actually, we'll do we have? No, they're both male. Okay, I need to change this one to female. Okay. It's just, it didn't look right without having both the storm clouds on the sides. Okay, and this is train 2, right? Now, I think we'll change this. I had this idea, but I think I'm gonna have to do a lot more work to it to make that happen. So we might need to create very basic scenes here, and then I will work off camera to really kind of work on how I can make this happen. But I want to create different floats that, like this float right here could represent Havenport Park. This one will represent Havenport Sanctuary. And this one could be Emerald Coast Reserve. I mean, tell me that would not be cool, right? That'd be pretty cool. Alright, let's see here. This could be kind of challenging. Are we not able to just add pre-made? Don't we have the... yes. I think I would like to cover up the wheel and track. Let's see here. Oh, we have the symmetry tool here already. Interesting. Let me try something here. I took this, put it here. That is good to know. Do we do that though? Kind of off center, isn't it? I think what needs to change is this guy a little bit. I don't even know if I want these fence walls or pieces here, but I'm glad that we have that symmetry option right there. Okay. Yeah, talking way too much. I might have made a mistake adding those guys early on. They're just... oh my gosh. Like, hi-yo! Hi-yo! Okay. Please excuse the theming for the floats today. They are not going to be perfect. It's just to kind of get something going and started here. and just trying to have a little fun with it. Where is the... Is this the one that glows? I think it... Oh, okay, so when it's got that little star symbol there, I think that means it glows. Don't need that for this guy. Made like a tiered cake. Is that crazy? Could be. Sometimes when I'm talking to you guys through this, I just feel like I'm talking out loud and saying nonsense. This looks like a cake, kind of. If there's any bakers watching, don't yell at me. That's not really a cake, but that just looks like the breading on the inside. I'm about to say something that might upset a few of you guys. I don't like cake that much. On my birthday, my family knows to get me a pie. I love like apple pie, any kind of fruit pie, or a banana pie, but I'm not the biggest fan of cake. Sometimes ice cream cakes, though, those are pretty good, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think I've ever been too big of a fan of cake. So I'm sorry if I've offended anybody. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can add some kind of... I don't think I want to add bunting. Or maybe I do. And I'm just doubting myself for no reason. Don't think it's gonna work properly unless we do maybe a different type of... Yes? Why does it have to get weirdly angled like that though? I don't like that. Solid drooping. Solid drooping. This is curved but solid straight. Okay. Drooping is not what we want. I will mess with that when we're on the bottom here. Now we can adjust the size. Nope. Just not working. That's drooping again. Okay. Why don't we do this? Where's the... There's a fence that glows as well now. There they are. Don't need multiple. The one will be fine. Good. Not clipping through anything. And change that to morning blue. No, actually, sorry. That, like, I I'm happy with that. Actually, that would be kind of cool at night. Let's see here. Oh my gosh, that is so bright. I mean, not crazy, but that's bright. You know what? That's gotta be fine. I guess you could deactivate, right? These guys could play every few seconds, though. So if we play... Sorry, not that. This fence. Cool. Making nice money. Maybe I don't know if I'm gonna do that. There's a lot of playing around with this set to really see what works, but I would like to add a performer point onto this now. That's those guys. That's Barclay.
I like this.
I don't know why I chose a Viking guy. Oh, we can change it like that. Cool, cool, cool. Wave, idle, miserable. That I don't know why miserable is a thing. That's just crazy. Okay. That's cool. That would be fun. I was just thinking we could add like the water pieces at the base here, but I don't think the guest will be seeing that. But I would like to eventually figure out a way to create a water scene for one of these floats. Okay. Did I have to do forward trains? Okay. This is... I changed all of the shapes of all... I just messed up. I think, yeah, this is this guy. Cool, cool, cool. Alright. You will get... Since this is a Havenport Park float... Why don't we do... Do I do the wood base? Okay, Sanctuary... Okay, Sanctuary will do the wood base. Stand... This is just plastic. Marble... I don't think marble is gonna work for us. Just yet. We could continue with the skirt. Now, how does a rotational device work for this guy? Is that the center? That would kind of be upsetting if that's the center. Something like that. And just around this, we'll add our fence friends here. Where are you guys? There you are. Hey, do you guys have to, like, talk the whole time there? Why are they so loud? I can't wait to see them just going down the path. Hopefully this is right. How would this work if I did that? Ah. Mirrored makes no sense. Or makes no sense. So 2 is fine. Okay. That's cool. I'm happy with it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, forgot. It needs to do this. Then, you, my friend. Wait, what shape, what size is this? 75? Okay. So what I'm gonna do for the Havenport float after this is we're gonna create like a mini boardwalk on the float. I think that would be pretty fun. And then the sanctuary will create like a very mini zoo. And this guy for the Emerald Coast Reserve will create not exactly like a water scene, but something similar to what I saw. Is it Mineral? I think Mineral had done a cool like dinosaur scene with the volcano. I'm not gonna create the volcano, but he kind of his rock work kind of inspired me to create something cool. So maybe we can do that, but a lot of those things I'm gonna have to do off camera, and we'll probably show you guys after. But let's get, what is our overarching theme here? We have kind of two types of foliage trees, right? We have the more Mediterranean coastal type of trees, and then of course the tropical ones. So it's gonna be a little tricky to really capture both sides unless we that off. And no, not that one. Oh, too tropical for me. That's a thing. See, this would be cool, but I don't know if I want a giant tree like that just going through Main Street. And why are these so large? I don't know if we should have that clip out of there, but we could do maybe something like that. And on this side, kind of create the other scene there. Oh, I did want to make the boardwalk, didn't I? Could I do that right now? Water pieces. Let's see. Kind of nice if we can get away with one piece here. Okay. We would need to cover up the sides. Oh, we can do that with rocks. Those mascots get louder, or is it just me? Jetty. How small can we make this get? Not bad. Okay. Maybe these guys. Not that guy. I took... No. Where's the kind of flat piece? Yes, this guy. And then... what you do... without covering up the water too much, hopefully. I really hope the guests are able to see the water. I was thinking about this one thing. If we're able to fit a pool that moves with the parade and then add the wave simulator into this. So the water's just moving as the parade is going. I don't know if that's something Taji won't think of doing or if it's on his horizon. I'll play around with it, but I don't think that's gonna work. It's just a wild, wild thought. Okay, something like that. Don't like that it's... That's actually, you know what, that's fine. Okay, something like that. Kind of creates a boardwalk scene. I should try to... This could be kind of cool. Really, I don't know about this one now. How about this guy? I think I know what's throwing me off here. It's the color. Why is the color not changing? Excuse me? Is it me or is the color just not changing? Be a glitch? Something's going on there. Nope, don't like it. Do not like it. Might need to use the plank, yeah. I never doubted the planks. Never doubt planks. They will always come to the rescue when you need them. Why did it disappear like that? That was kind of weird. Is that just me? Or was that kind of strange? Why? Is there a glitch I don't know? I've been hearing a few things about some of the issues people have been having. And this one I did not hear about, so might have to report it to the issue tracker when I get a chance. Okay, and that already the smallest it gets? Okay. It's kind of like a dock. And who do I... Oh, what if... we put... Which one am I on right now? This one. Will this work? I kind of like whatever motion Queen Splash is doing is so perfect for this platform. Might have to extend this out just a little bit. Are you floating? Yes, you are. There you go. I love it. I love it. I did want to create... I made some custom media for each float. And it's just the logos for the park. I might need to play around with this a little bit more, just to make it really in tune with what I want. I'm gonna quickly save because I've heard of people's games crashing. And I really don't want that issue to happen after we've built this up. I like the concept and the idea that's going on here. I think it's gonna be really cool to have like what Queen Splash is doing. I'll see what the other mascots are doing. Maybe Bondi, is it Bondi? Maybe he can also do the same motion, but this could be kind of cool. I do want to show you guys the overall build for these. Maybe it'll inspire you guys on your own builds. The zoo one, I have to play around with this. Do they have pre-made and that we can kind of tweak it a little bit or mess around with them? Possibly. Like they got this, right? Probably be better for that because this one, it's got that nice separate... Yeah, that's a cool idea. I mean, just, it's not fitting for us, but I love that. Kind of get to me a little bit inspired to see what we can do. I have two octagon shapes on the bottom, create a cool scene on each, and connect it with the bridge. And if I can have... I might have to download some animals off the workshop. And, because you guys know my character building skills are just so pro, so top level. Oh, this is cool. Did not know they made this. Maybe I can make that work for us. It's a good way to tell if I'm centered. Oh, not the track, but... Okay, I'm gonna have to kind of figure out what we're gonna do there. Alright, I will be right back. But yeah, let's see. Besides getting this done, we really need to... Now that I'm looking at those trees, they're really not gonna be too aggressive as it comes down because this is a pretty wide path. I think it's when it gets to the boardwalk areas where it could be tricky. Although having a parade with gigantic floats would be really cool, especially when we're coming down the water area. The boardwalk area, and you're seeing them come across. That's cool timing. But that would be really cool. Yeah. This is... Oh, I'm so excited. So excited, you have no idea. Alright, let's see what we can do here. Alrighty, so I did a little experimenting with the floats. Yeah, they could be a little better. I mean, I'm actually really happy with the idea, the initial idea that's going on here, especially this one right here with the little mini boardwalk. And then just love this. Just the way they actually walk out to that and then walk back. Added some bubbles, and then we put the Havenport Coastal Trust, the company that runs this whole operation. We put their logo right in there. Did not know that that was not lined up. Still doesn't feel like it. And then I did put one of those mounts on the bottom. It goes through to hold those together. And over here, I'm gonna have to experiment, but just for now, playing around with trying to create an environment for the Havenport Wildlife Sanctuary. That is our Havenport world in Planet Zoo. Don't know why I was struggling with that sentence. I want to put something here, and I want to make something cool for this. I just can't exactly figure out what that is, but for now, I'll put a performer, I think. I think that's going to be the move. I do like those movements where, like, Queen Splash would have been perfect there, but we do have Queen Splash in the front, and yeah, we'll just have to keep playing around with it. Let me put that down and see what we can place up here. Since I'm not going to be able to... actually, I think I got an idea. Let's, do we have both? I think... Yeah, we got him right there. Maybe we replace him over there and place him here. Yep, do that. And the one that's here, we'll put... Who can we place here? That's a good question. Vesper is so iconic. I guess we just do Vesper. Let's see. How does this look when I... Okay. I think this needs to be changed to other one. Yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad. And right here, we will do... Where's our Volpe? Yes, Biddy. So I brought Tessie over from my arcade contest submission. I thought she would have been a great addition to our Emerald Coast Reserve float. This is gonna need a lot more work. I just remembered something. Don't we have... That is how you spell parade. Why did I tell myself? Don't we have those, like... bone pieces now? Yes. Okay, let's turn that off. This could be kind of cool, like along the sides, maybe the... No, vertebrae, spine. Sorry, not a doctor. And then... There's so many cool... These are the Viking ones? Okay. Oh, these are all Viking. What am I talking about? Horn. No. We already have the skull. This is the vertebrae. Come on, guys. I feel like I'm getting lag right now. And I don't like that. Okay. I think just a little sprinkle of bones. Never hurt anybody. I don't think anybody's ever said sprinkle of bones before. But I think that will be a nice start. Do I have control over the ones on the side? I do. Interesting. Did not know that. So are they all just... Let's do this for now. On the back side here, just at the end, we'll also have some staff. You cool with that? Okay. Does this have to be tested before it opens? It does. Okay. I believe I never placed down music for these guys. Oh. Okay, 1 second. I forgot I turned off music. 1 second here. Okay. That should work now. I don't even know what some of the new songs sound like. Oh, I love that. That's cool. Okay. 100%. This one gets the... I don't know why I did that. This one gets the funk one that we just listened to. What can we place for you guys? And I do need to put some speakers and... yeah, speakers on the boardwalk and Main Street. Why does it feel quiet? Give me 1 second. That's definitely on me. Spark volume. Right? Has to be that. Was I playing this? No, this one. Yep. Not even gonna doubt. I mean, take a second to think about it. I'm a fan. And I wonder if these songs get added to the what is that called? The something fluidity album that you purchase on Steam. I've heard this song. I think it was in the fan. I'm a fan. I love it. I love it all. Now, do these guys right here get music? How does that work? No? Okay. Alright. Now, let's go ahead and... should I build that one? No. Okay, we'll deal with that when that comes. Let's go ahead and put some speakers. Maybe... so, since they do get taken over by the parade, which is so cool, go ahead and place them on under for now, but I do plan to place visible speakers. What is this song that's playing? Am I putting too many speakers? I think I might be putting too many speakers. You know what? You can never go wrong. Over here, I believe we do have the speakers playing the harbor side sounds. I'm most definitely putting way too many speakers. And what's funny is that I'm making it so much harder on myself by doing this. Okay, I'm done. Because if I need to remove it, I'm gonna have to go underground and delete them myself. I mean, yes, of course, by myself. Who else is gonna delete them? But it's gonna be pretty tedious. But it's gonna be fine. I think this should be totally fine. Alright, that should be more than enough. And I would like to place that new lamp that we have. Can I decorate this guy? That look good. Do we put a topper there and then put one of these guys on the sides? Like so. Hear me out here. And then that looks like a top hat. Right? Is that just me? No, I'm just putting things to put things, I'm pretty sure. Okay, and then did like these ones. I've been using these in the builds, as you guys can see there and there. I did use the other ones as well. Let's go down to 90. And make sure it's a senior group. Don't think it's grabbing this. Come on, friend. Help me out. I don't want to do this and then it's gonna... Yep. Exactly that. See what you made me do? Okay. Let's grab that. And now... Wow, really? Okay, that should be fine now, right? Yes. Now... Voila. What you doing, bud? You need to move with me here. There you go. Why is it doing that? Just duplicate, right? There you go. That's what we needed. We'll need to move these benches around at some point. We do have those lampposts on that side. We'll definitely be getting rid of those at some point. There were speakers under there too, I forgot. And one more thing. Can I use this same thing? Like right there? Okay. And those, what are they? These guys, thank you. The banners. What'd be cool is if I can figure out to shrink down our Havenport signs. That's cool, but I think I want it to be blank. So I am sorry. My apologies. Maybe on top of this, we also add the... Ooh, we could do this here. Wait, yes. Now... Something I've never used is the vertical letters. Like, quite literally, never use these guys. I type this out and have it fit. And... Ribeye? This was a new one. I do love that. Something like that for now. Okay, very nice. Now, where am I gonna put this? Maybe along the parade route? Every so... Where are you going, bud? Are you guys floating? Does that mean you were floating too? Of course. Why is this? Why? I don't know why. My game feels laggy at times, or not laggy fully, but it just starts stuttering, and it's gonna. It's a little late in the night now, and I'm not sleeping until I fix it. It's gonna bother me. I don't know if we. Can we place those ones since the boardwalk is there? Yeah, it shouldn't be. That should be fine. Let's not overthink it. We'll think of something else for the boardwalk, but I think those colors are kind of nice. It really does kind of complete the street. We are so close to being done here. I mean, of course, I need to change the colors, and I think I did want to add like bunting across. Let me try that right now and see what that'll look like. See here, we have, this is the starry, they went like that, make sure it connects to that building, but I would like to change these colors to more Havenport types of colors. Yes. We'll make this a group. Ah, so close. There might actually be... Yes, there is. Lovely. Okay, so... I mean, that's kind of cool though, isn't it? And then we just take this guy, bring him over here, lower him a little bit, change the angle, and voila, kind of. Maybe. We have to make sure that the actual floats aren't gonna just clip. That is right in the window. Maybe something like that. Okay, and there. Let's do something like where it's not going through a window. Oh, so close. Maybe you can connect to the... Yeah, I like that. Yeah, just for now. I think it adds a little pizzazz. Look how much spruced up the Main Street looks. I cannot wait. Like, cannot wait till I actually put the proper cool wrought iron fence along some of these areas with the outdoor seating, our outdoor restaurant seating over here, and okay, let's put our parades into testing so that we can actually run them. see what that looks like. Are they going to acknowledge the parades as it's testing? Let's see if they... Oh yeah, it looks like they moved. I feel like those people were... Okay, let's play music. Good to know. And does it just automatically spawn back here when it's at the end station? Pretty sure, right? These, oh no. Oh no, Bodhi. No! The Final Destination stuff is about to happen to you, buddy. Yep, he's definitely gonna clip it. Okay. Be cool if he ducked all of a sudden. Tessie? I think Tessie's also gonna be a problem. Let's, do something like that. Please, Tessie. Don't you dare. I think your crest might hit it. That's fine. It's just, it's paper, right? This isn't gonna be damaging. That's cool. Okay. That's so cool. And I know that we were kind of able to do parades before with the tractor rides, but this is a little trickiness with the path and blending it in with an already done path. You kind of have to mess around with it a little bit, and honestly, what saved my life is the edit tool and just adjusting along the way. That was very helpful. And then... Oh, these things are kind of slow, huh? That's how much my patience is, apparently. Is there any way to control how much the gap is in between? Actually, what is the running cost for this? Okay. Next features. Oh, do I have to connect them or does it take over on its own? I don't see the speakers visible. Oh, we didn't even see what it looks like over here. Does it look dumb? No, that's kind of fun. We need to do more. I think eventually add some more floats would probably be the goal, which could... What I was thinking is, because I'm limited on my capacity on floats because of the station and having it be a begin and end station situation and not a circular one, if it would work, and I don't know if it will, but if from this area it goes underground and then comes up here and goes, is that ridiculous? Would that work? That's definitely something I'll test out. Game might crash, but we're gonna have to play around and see if that'll work. I'm just gonna make a quick makeshift facility building here for us, just so we can have something. And then I do kind of want some doors to open up here. Small town. Is there a piece here that I can maybe use? The stone slabs are kind of nice. And what we can do is make that into a proper door afterwards. Since we should make that a warehouse bay door, and then we'll probably make one right here. Close that up. One right here. I should have probably thought about that. This one, we'll just do something like that. 2 large bay doors, yeah. And why? Y'all just popped out of nowhere. No, don't leave. Okay. Did not know it comes out to there. So we will adjust. And now grab all, duplicate. Apparently Tessie is just too big. Actually, once we get the roof in, it'll be... I think I'll do a curved roof. That should be totally fine. Might need to do a third layer. Oh wait, no. Can't do that here because they're not going to fit. We definitely need to do a third layer. Right. Okay. These are... Actually, we do... This guy right here. We may need to adjust him. This building turned out to be a lot larger than I was hoping. We'll have to make the area look a little prettier, probably add some trees along here, and make sure that the staff have an entrance to this. We'll need to put in the roof, and I think this coaster is going to need to go, so that we can make our outdoor portion of the facility. For now, keep it until I can really figure out how I want to design this. And if I end up going with the circular parade route, then that'll kind of change things. We can make our whole backstage facility maybe over there. What was I doing? Path. Let's get a curb on that. Pretty please. And something like that for now. Whoa. What happened here? Oh, cool. This color. Can we maybe do... Wow, nope. Too dark. See, maybe that color's not the worst now that I'm thinking about it. Too gray might... kind of blends in with our rocks. We'll play around with that a little bit. This is one of my favorite features. We can change the color of the cement that holds the stones and bricks. So even for the new walls, the color of it to make it stand out more. I mean... how cool is that? Let's, charcoal dim gray. We'll do dim gray. So it's kind of there, and then kind of not. Okay. Let's do this. Roof. I don't know if the small town. If I type parade, if I type small town, it's the same thing, right? I love these, but since this is a facility, maybe not the best option for us here. Might have to go with something a little bit more industrial, but kind of welcoming. Age roof could be kind of... What is the other wood roof options we have, actually? Wood tile? Cool, just can't see anything. Thank you. No, not wood tile. This is just wooden roof. Yes? Let me see one more. Darn it, why do I like that so much? This, if I did this and then slightly darker. I don't need it to be so large. Where are the oval kind of pieces? That's an option, right? These guys. But is this from the fairy tale pack or something? Planet coaster? Okay. Kind of off. How does this play out for us? Do we have eaves for this guy? Looks like not. So it would have to stay up there just like that. No. Sorry. We are not in business. We do that just so we can kind of cover our front end right here. I'm a fan of the pattern that it's got going on here. Gosh darn it, I forgot to do something. Because this will make things easier later. Is this 2M? I think the 4 will look better. Yes. Wait, don't need that one here or that. If I can grab it. No. Yes. Is that? Okay. We have to put the... There's a piece we need to put after this. What is this stuttering? I make it sad. It is upsetting. I don't know if you guys are noticing it. Maybe you're not and you're just listening to me and you're like, Finesse has gone crazy, guys. He's lost his mind. Because I don't think we actually have that many pieces in this park as of right now. I've loaded parks with like 200,000 plus pieces and it's not stuttered like that. We're gonna have to figure that out. I think there's only like maybe 40,000 pieces in this park as of right now. From last, definitely less than not less than, but probably around 30 to 40. Okay. Do we not? This is a ridge cap, but it, what does that look like? Not what I want. May not have that corner. You guys know what I'm talking about? No? Cool. Pretty sure we'd probably do it. I'm too blind to see it. I'll figure it out. Okay, so through the center here, because why not? And I love it, is that metal walkway. And I know you guys are thinking, what? Why? Because it looks cool. That's why. Sometimes you do things because they look cool. And now, from the inside, it looks like that. And I love that. Okay, I'm done. I'm sorry. Okay, so here, if this works, Is it these guys? Now that we can scale animatronics, I love you, Frontier, for that. This could work for us. $195. Okay, 180. No, actually. Okay. And it covers up that gap. Okay, perfect. Now this should no, this guy. I want that guy. Can we place triggers? Nice. Got way too excited there. Right there, maybe. And then gates open. Edit. Now, can I... How long does it take for those guys to open door, pause, close door? Gonna have to put into testing, aren't we? Okay. Did they just clip? Oh, it's gonna take forever because it's at 120. You think it takes some... Alright. 20 seconds gap. First. Space. What if it did it for each float? Interesting. Okay. I want to see... Are they clipping through it before it opens? Yes. Yes, they are. I don't like that. Oh. La 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 la. You guys think I'm dumb sometimes? Okay. Yeah, perfect. Now when they bust the doors open, let's see. They go. Is it 20 seconds? It might be risky. We may need to do 120. I don't know why I'm doubting because, yep. There you go. It does open again. Interesting. Do we... All you gotta do is just play around, see what works, and hope for the best. So, if there's a 20-second gap between each, right? How will I see that? Scheduler. Start at 11 a.m., start at 5 p.m. Okay. So 2 hours from now. Daily cost 1,300? That's not too bad. Where is interval? 20 seconds. Okay, so... Okay. Let's see what that looks like. Open. Hold. 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 Close? Close? Hold. Hold. Corridor. Yes. Okay. I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Do we shut the lights out and watch a parade? I think we do. We did it. Of course, that's gonna need some work on the side, but you guys know I'll take care of that. I am a man of my word. And then I still just not a fan of this. I did change the path here. We'll need to change that. Well, you guys saw that stutter, right? There's 100%. Without a doubt, you saw that stutter. I'm like a madman. I'm the only one who might see something and goes to everyone and be like, you guys are seeing it, right? And they're like, yeah, we see it, dude. Of course. They're just agreeing with me because they want me to go away. Promise this didn't happen in real life. Okay, so let's open. Next parade starts at 5 p.m. What time is it? 3:41? Speed up. What time is it? Can I change that then to 4 p.m.? There you go. Ah, why? Wait, I'm worried that... Okay, why did it open up that other menu earlier? What time is it? 3:47? Why do I feel like... Are people getting ready? Let's get the mood going. Maybe 5 p.m.? Ooh. No? 6 p.m.? It is absolutely not bright enough. Okay. Good to know. We will need to maybe place like these guys. I'm gonna have to do that in a much cleaner way. I do like them on the sides like that, but over here... Huh. I think what I should have done is maybe place some kind of lighting with these guys. So let's say we go here. What if they had like spotlights on them? Would be kind of cool. Ooh, right in the center there. But that is not gonna be bright. We would honestly need something like the... 5 more minutes till the parade, guys. We gotta hurry. I know I could pause it, but, you know, the anticipation. The stress. Do something like that, where you kind of hide it in the lamp and make that thingy work for you. Yes, I said thingy. Yeah, I'm gonna have to pause this because I want this color. Then, yeah, and ooh, delete. Question. Too bright? Maybe we do it every other. They are getting some nice lighting from that. A little something. Please don't yell at me, Reach, for the overly lighting thing. That's because of this, okay? Don't the black squares are because of that, okay? It's not because of this situation. All right. Are people lining up? Hey, you guys might want to... It's... What do we got? We got a minute left. What's going on? Are these guys getting hype? 4 p.m. Let's get on the ground. I have to get rid of some of those lights. Yeah. Who's yawning? Oh, someone is thieving. Where are you running? Oh, you are far. You are not gonna catch them. Wait, is that what the... Oh, parades! I need to put fireworks... I have an idea where we put fireworks past the water. So when the parades go through the boardwalk sign, they will... 4 p.m. Why aren't these guys going? They will go through that. You know what I mean? I totally didn't make sense actually. When the parades go through that boardwalk sign, the fireworks will start going crazy after the last float. What's going on here? Why are they not going? Next parade at 11. Bruh. Scheduling mode, parades per day. 3 p.m., 2 p.m. What time is it for? Let's do... more 30? Will you guys get mad at me for that? I'll change this to, you know, feasible times that makes sense, because right now we just want to check it out, what exactly happens. Duration 9 minutes. Good to know. Cost per run $655. Okay. Please tell me you go this time. 15. Let's see if people start lining up when it's like close to. Because I saw a large crowd all of a sudden get here, but then they dispersed. Oh. Parade's about to start. That's cool. That's a very cool notification. I'm gonna be that one guy who's just steady waiting. La la. Forgot that they light up. I'm having so many squirrel moments right now. It's gonna... What to stop. 4 more minutes. 3 more minutes. 2. 1. Perfect timing on the fireworks once again. Okay. Alright guys. Can we all get excited here? It's 4:30. Yes? What? What? I'm gonna cry right now if this doesn't go. What is going on? It's 4:32. Why are the parades not gone? Oh, sorry for that flashbang. My eyes also just got destroyed. Next parade starts at 10 a.m. What are you doing? Is it because of the timing that I'm doing here? Is it the fixed timing that's messing with it? Open. Okay, that's not going to change anything. Not sure why that did. Or why I thought it would. Okay, don't need that many. Hey, what's going on? Hey. I'm about to... Come on, bro. Wait, is that testing? No, it's open. Why are you guys not like, you know? Is there no music with these guys? Okay, people are just walking onto the parade path. Like, I thought the point was that they wouldn't do that? Or did they just cross right at the right time? Okay, let's see. You come through? Is there music? Yeah, there is. Okay. You guys are about to get run over, you know that, right? There's no way they just timed that, were they? So there's music, right? Or speakers? Is it? Yeah, it's taking over the speaker. But these people do not care at all. Am I missing something here? What? If you guys could just... If you could, like, just feel how betrayed I feel right now by the guest in this bar. Why are they... Okay. Look at how much of a vibe and party this float is. Kind of. So-so. Tessie. You gotta say hi to Tessie. What? Oh, yeah, they just ran right through my float. Alright, what's going on? I'm getting upset now. Ooh. Great condition. Why... I need to restart the game? Is that what you're telling me? There's no gate here, right? Because this is just the end and it resets itself. So no reason to have a gate there. But what? I mean, that looks fun. But it would be cooler if the guests were all lined. Oh, wait. Are they? These people don't care at all. They are not impressed by my float skills. Average daily guest views? How? Where? They're not viewing. They're literally walking through my float. They're breaking my heart. What are you talking about? I mean, listen to this. Like, I would stop and start dancing. Boat dressing bonus. Is it because of my prestige? Boat dressing bonus. Add synergy for an increase it. Add performer platforms. Okay, we did that. Parade duration bonus. I mean, kind of close, but it's really not that much dressed up for them to be like, nah, we're good. Is that what literally just happened? It's really what just happened. Okay. Good to know. I'm gonna go cry now, and I'll get back to you guys when I figured this out. Okay, so I'm gonna have to play around with this a lot more. Padding I don't think is an issue because I feel like it would have been brought up at some point. I don't know by who, but it would have been. If the prestige is where it is, right? 582, I mean 3 stars out of 5. It's not that bad. I've seen people go on worse coasters than this. Like a star. Or a star and a half at least. This should warrant them standing on the sides and watching the parade come by. Not walking through the parade. It's the most disrespectful thing I've ever seen in this game. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure that out. Hopefully by the next episode I do have that figured out. But other than that, last thing that just happened, this was a lot of fun. The new scenery piece with the small town set is seriously so fantastic. I'm in love with it. And I can't wait to get more scenery piece, like sceneries created, buildings done. Just, it's going to be so cool to make some really cool stuff. Got to fix that Z fighting. But this is a really cool set, and there's so much to do. Just with these, the new wrought iron pieces are so versatile. I have so many ideas for it. So we're gonna play around more with the buildings, and then I'm gonna figure out how these guests will not hurt my feeling the next episode, because that was pretty disrespectful to walk through the float like that. Not gonna lie. But this was fun. I did have fun setting it up with a few frustrations, especially that last one. I'm gonna be a little sour. But other than that, this was really cool, and I hope you guys enjoyed. And maybe you saw something that I didn't do, and you can let me know in the comments. So many times you guys have helped me out, and I'm so appreciative and grateful for that. And also, if you guys have been checking out the park spotlights, I do have a form in this description. Definitely fill it out if you guys have a park that you would like for me to tour. I love taking a I was trying to find another word for tour, but I love to go through the park, see what you guys have done, take my time. And if you guys have seen, like I said, if you've seen the other spotlights, you know that I'm having a good time. So if you would like to fill out one of those forms, it is always in the description box. Do so. Let me know hit me up on Discord. It's same as FinesseSingh. Any questions you have, anything you would like to ask me directly, definitely do so. I'm always there to ask. I'm pretty open with my communication. But thank you guys again for joining another episode of Havenport. I'm looking forward to the future of what we've got going on here, because things are really coming together. But thank you guys, and I hope you are having a wonderful day as well as a wonderful week. Take care. Bye.